So Caroline, you have a wife and a boyfriend.
I do.
There they are. This is a polyamorous relationship. Caroline is married to Josie and has been in a committed relationship with Adam for nearly 4 years. They have 1 house, 2 kids, and 3 adults calling the shots. In this Asking for a Friend, I'm curious, what's most often misconstrued in polyamory? Do you think monogamy is unrealistic?
No. Actually, I have to say that I hate the idea of polyamory and monogamy being pitted against each other, because obviously one thing that makes polyamory different from monogamy, in theory, is that you are having sex with multiple partners, but it's not just about sex. You are loving multiple partners. And that's really what polyamory is about. It's about love, and the expression of love usually leads to sex.
How often do you guys hear you're having your cake and eating it too?
You hear it.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's just different. I don't know, I think a lot of people sort of view us as these weirdos on the fringes of society, but to us it feels weird to not have a choice, to just sort of default to monogamy because that's what everybody does.
And I just had found that monogamy really kind of constrained my ideas about love. Like I needed to find the one person for me.
Yeah, let's talk
and
about
like
it.
that is like a huge thing to go about doing.
Right.
And
Because what do we as a society call the one? The one romantic person in your life, the one sexual person in your life.
Your best
the
friend.
Financial security, family security, that you're going to have children with, that you're going to build all of these things with. And I think in a lot of societies and a lot of cultures, we rely on far more than just one person to do that.
When you say it like that, it really does sound like that's a task.
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm like out here looking for one. Okay.
I mean, it is nice to date without feeling that pressure.
It is absolutely nice
To just
do
say
that.
like, hey, we connect in this way, and in this other way, we don't make any sense together at all, but isn't this way awesome? Let's spend more time together.
Like now you have me over here thinking like, now that I go on dates with multiple people, am I polyamorous? Like, I guess, how do you know? Like what value?
Well, there's a
do you look
difference.
for?
Poly is about, it is also about the commitment of being with someone. It's like there's a different commitment here and there's a different commitment there. And that's also the glorious thing about it. You get to decide that.
When you enter into a polyamorous relationship, what kind of things should you expect to take on that are different than a conventional relationship?
Google Calendar.
Yeah, learn your Google Calendar and learn how to share it. Learning how to communicate things that can often be very hard to communicate when you're in a typical relationship.
How do you guys manage jealousy?
When they first started dating, I sort of learned like, oh, I'm having a night, I'm feeling kind of jealous, this is a little hard. I learned what I needed to do. It was
Hit the wine a little harder?
Well, I would go and make myself chocolate and plop down in front of Mario Kart, right? But at the end of the day, it's not their job to make me not jealous, it's mine.
So when did you guys first realize you wanted to be polyamorous? Is that an okay question? Is that something you want, or is it something you just innately know?
So yeah, it varies a lot from one person to another. Caroline and I started talking about it. We were monogamous for years, and we started talking about it 5 years ago.
What's the biggest change you've noticed?
Oh, wow.
This guy? No.
The number one thing I learned when I became polyamorous was there is a great deal of self-discovery that comes with it. You learn all about what makes you insecure.
Even if you don't want it.
Even if you don't want it. You learn all about what makes you insecure in a relationship, all about what makes you jealous in a relationship, all that makes you angry.
Do you think being in a polyamorous relationship makes you communicate more?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Do you think you identify boundaries more?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you think that's more helpful in a relationship?
Yes. Yes.
Regardless of what type of relationship.
It doesn't matter the relationship.
So we all should be polyamorous.
No! God, no!
That's a train wreck.
I think when we were monogamous, we absolutely could have benefited from the communication skills, the self-reflection skills, all of these things that we've learned since becoming poly. I think any relationship could benefit from that. Being poly just sort of forces it on you.
Why do you think people have a hard time grasping the concept of polyamory?
I don't think they do. I think it's just that they've never put it in the context of romantic relationships. you can have one child and introducing another child doesn't in any way pull love from that first child.
And everyone understands that you can be with a partner and want to sleep with somebody else. People cheat all the freaking time, right? Like, it's amazing the number of people who have less of a problem with cheating than they do with polyamory. It's like, we're doing the same thing, we're just being honest about it. Like, isn't that better?
So like, you're telling me like you guys are like normal.
I mean, we kind of are.
We
in a
really
lot of
are.
ways. Like,
Like after this, you're going home to your kids.
yeah.
To our babysitter.
Yeah. Our daily struggles have very little to do with like me and Adam competing with each other over Caroline's time or anything like that, and much more to do with like, how are we getting dinner on the table tonight?
Who did the grocery shopping?
Right.
Who's gonna pick up the car?
How exactly to do dishes.
Did someone put Dawn in the dishwasher? Okay.
See, I have a system.
No. No.
Can I explain the system?
No.
It's really not okay.
No.